Then come the data from SUNFISH and the 2 years data from SUNFISH. Um, SUNFISH was a trial that includes patients from 2 to 25 years, which means a very broad spectrum of patients. And when we take all these patients together, what we observe is that during the second years, they are pretty stable. They don't really improve, they are pretty stable. But let's remind that we speak about patients as old as 24 years for some of them, with a median age of 9 years at baseline. And when we benchmark these patients with patients from the natural history uh, who declines over time, then the difference between the patients who have been treated and the patients from the natural history is growing. So these patients are stable the second year, but since the patients from the natural history declines, then the gap between the treated and the untreated patients increase. That's what I take from the data of risdiplam that were presented. In type 1, patients continue to progress, the proportions of sitters increase, the proportions of patients who keep the swallowing ability remains very high, and there are new milestones that are acquired. And in patients with type 2, they are stable the second years, which means that the gap with untreated patients increased.